Hey guys, so welcome back to another tutorial here in our baking class. My name is Rosemary of Really Cakes Hotel. So today we're going to be making, it's a new recipe I just developed. It's called strawberry cherry juice cake. I know it sounds very funny, but we're going to be incorporating the juice of our cherry. You know that juice you find in your cherries? Oh, you won't be throwing that away anymore. You'll be using that to bake. I'll be showing you how. So here I have my chopped cherries, the juice of my cherry, about 2 tablespoons or more, and my my strawberry flavor. Okay, so this batter here is my sponge cake batter. It's a 300-gram recipe. So that's what I'm going to be using for this. So I've poured like half of my cherry juice. It's about 1 tablespoon of the cherry juice. So I'm going to mix that thoroughly into the batter. Then I'm going to pour the rest of my cherry juice. Okay, so you know when you're making your pouring liquid into your sponge cake, you need to be careful about the quantity you use. So I have designed this recipe to work with 2 tablespoons. So try as much as possible not to use more than that. Okay. All right. So here is I've added my strawberry flavor for our strawberry cake. Okay, so you want your sponge cake to have this particular consistency. You don't want to have a watery or a liquidy sponge cake, because when you bake, after baking, it won't hold. All right, so next I'm going to be adding my pink food color, my rose pink food coloring. You can find it in any store, any supermarket or cake stores. It's very common now. So I'm going to be adding about 1 teaspoon into my cake batter, so it will give us that light pink color that we're looking for our strawberry cake. Now I like to also point out that you can use strawberry for this. Okay, if you don't want to use cherries and you have strawberries at hand, you can just chop your strawberries and replace your cherries with strawberry. Or if you want to use the 2 of them, it's equally fine. You can use both your cherries and your strawberries too. The cake will also come out lovely. All right, so after mixing our cake batter, now I've prepared my pan. I've buttered my pan. You want to butter your pan generously. Now I am going to add my batter into my pan. So initially what I was supposed to do was pour half of the batter into the pan, then top it with cherries and pour the other half, and now top it finally, because the cherries have a tendency to stick, to settle at the bottom of the cake. So that's why I don't mix my cherries with my cake first. What I do is I top my cherries on my cake batter after I've added it into the pan. Okay, but here what I did was, instead of me to divide my batter half, what I did was divide my batter bowl. It wasn't into half. It was about the first one was more than the other. So I just filled up my pan, topped it with cherry, and added the little rest that was on top, and also topped it. So I would advise you not to mix your cherries into your cake batter before you pour it in your pan, because these cherries have a tendency to sink to the bottom of the pan, and I don't really like how it looks. So this is how I do mine. I top my cherries and I add more cake batter on top, and I top it finally with the cherries. So you can do yours that way and see how it comes out for you. So after I've added my last batter, the remaining one, I'm just going to top finally with my cherries and bake. So you want to bake this cake in the normal temperature, the same temperature we bake our sponge cake, 150 degree centigrade. The toothpick comes out clean. So guys, here is our strawberry cherry juice cake, looking so yummy. In fact, I won't lie to you, this cake came out lovely and yummy and delicious. I'm tapping it so that it could release by the side before I unmold it. So this cake can be served at birthdays, any event whatsoever. Introduce it to your customers and give them something different from the regular sponge strawberry cake you make for them. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining us in this tutorial. Have a lovely day and see you in our next video. Bye.